We are just halfway through our Bundesliga season, and our gap between us and Leipzig has been successfully reduced to 1 point. Hello, welcome to Club 5, Part 10 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our final league phase game against Porto, and we will also be facing Kaiserslautern in the Bundesliga. So since the last episode, our form has been fairly decent, I want to say. So since we lost 2 games in one episode, which absolutely heartbreaking, especially against the league leaders Leipzig. We've only lost 1 game, and that was against Mönchengladbach. Not the best result, but apart from that, we've won all the games we played in, including a nice little 4-0 win over Lens in the Champions League and a 5-0 win against Hanover. And a couple more big results like 6-0 against Darmstadt. It's been fairly decent. Still in the third round of the German Cup. We've got a quarter-final coming up against Dortmund, but I'm not too fussed about that. They do want us to challenge for it. What does that mean? Where's that? They have to get to the semi-finals, so we have to beat Dortmund to complete that objective. But I'm not going to bother showing you that because it's a meaningless game. If we get knocked out, we get knocked out. But the league and the Champions League are far more important this year. I'd say the Champions League is more important this year. We are in the transfer window. I don't think we've actually done any business yet. We have loaned out one of our highly prospective youngsters, that is Matt Lucas. He has joined Dundee on loan for the rest of this season. Hopefully he can perform well in the Scottish leagues, and hopefully he might just earn a spot in the first team next year, similar to Solomon Palausa. The impressive loan spell comes back and he's almost immediately part of the first team. So this is the lineup for our match against Porto. It will be Costa in goal, a back four of Ibanez, Harissa, Rambosa and Dino, Croatia down in the midfield, and we've got Bergkamp on the right, Solomon in the middle, Stenzel on the left, and we've got Hayne up front. Come on lads, let's hopefully just try and qualify for the round of 16, as if we lose, it's probably going to have to be the playoffs, which I don't want to go through the dreaded playoffs because we just don't need those extra games because we're running on quite a thin squad because we've got a few players coming back from injury. I don't really need any more serious injuries this season. We've got a penalty, and my good God, a goal here. A very early goal will be absolutely lovely. Come on, lads. We've got that. The penalty has been awarded. I was a little bit hesitant for it not to be awarded. But who's stepping up for this? Stenzel takes the penalty and he puts it to the top right hand corner. Nothing the goalkeeper was going to do about that. Dives the complete opposite direction, and we are 1-0 up against Porto in the final league phase game of the season. As you can see, we do move up into 5th place, 3 points ahead of Napoli, who are still yet to play. I think if the league table stays as it is and we don't bottle this game, I think we will qualify for the round of 16. And Soro Riblauser has put us 2-0 up with 25 minutes left to play of the first half, and things are looking good for this victory. I'm hoping. I doubt it's going to go horribly wrong for me. Porto, as it stands with 20 minutes left to play, haven't had a single shot on goal yet, but hopefully it does stay like that. Hopefully we can possibly grab a third goal, ideally before half time. If not, it will definitely come in the second half. Porto have had their first shot on goal, obviously not on target, so which means they're definitely not going to score a goal this half, albeit they might score 1 goal in the second half. I highly doubt it. I hope we can keep a clean sheet just to keep a good form going. Come on, lads. We've got, I'd say probably give it about 10 more minutes, then we will make our first couple of changes. Victor has got a goal back for Porto. It looks very offside to me, but let's see what the referee gives. Is it going to be disallowed? No, it does not. That's not Vinicius Junior, is it? Nah, it can't be. Vinicius. Oh, it is Vinicius Junior. What's he doing playing for Porto? Joined them on a free transfer from Liverpool. who paid £261 million for him. That is absolutely crazy. Dino has got the throw. Stenzel off. Come on, cross it into the box. Sorry, Lane. Yes. Oh, so very close to finding the back of the net. Nearly our third goal of the game. Allen is going to rip in the corner. Come on, this could be good. Stenzel. Allen back in the box. Haristov, go on. You have a strike. Back to Ibanez. Come on, that's a great pass over to Allen. He just couldn't keep himself onside. Just narrowly straight off. Right, half an hour left. We are going to make our first couple of changes. Bergkamp is not going to come off because we don't have a right regular on the bench. That is actually, yeah, we do. Hen can drop down onto the right. Bergkamp can make way for Steve Bedard, and I think we also let's get off a wrist off. He's not having the best of games, 6.3 rating, so we are going to get on Espinoza, who's going to play as a covering centre back. We've got half an hour left to play, still the 1-goal lead, so a third goal just to restore the 2-goal lead is vitally important so we can secure our spot in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Because if we draw, well, it's going to go down to the other games that have remained to be played. Dino has got the ball. He does cross it. It's a very poor cross, but he does win the ball back again. And Steve Bedard taps it in for his first goal of the game and our third goal of the night. And with 10 minutes left to play, I think that is the victory probably wrapped up. I don't see Porto getting 2 goals, especially when they've only had 3 shots, 2 on target. It's clearly definitely not been good enough this game. Dino has got the throw. Stenzel, Allen, Kamashi has got. Oh, come on, let's get the ball upfield. Hopefully, get one more goal before the game ends. We've got 4 minutes of additional time. Plenty of time for us to get another goal. I doubt. That might be offside. Is that an offside? I thought that might have been offside, but I don't think it is. No, it hasn't gone to VAR, so most definitely is on. Right, we've got like 3 minutes left to play. A goal, another goal, a fourth goal, just once again to restore the 2-goal lead. Well, absolutely perfect. Gramashi has a chance to shoot. He does. It's just wide off the post. We are going to make a couple more changes. Stenzel makes way for Saraceno, and I think we also let's get off Ibanez for Hector Fort. Just to freshen up the defensive line. Need some fresh legs in there. Come on, lads. Just hold on. That's all we need to do. And I think we have just about done it. We have got a win against Porto, which I think should see us go through to the round of 16. Obviously, all the matches haven't been played yet. Some of them will be played tomorrow. But, yeah, there's the notification. We have qualified through to the round of 16. Obviously, don't know when the draw's coming up, so I think we'll keep whoever we're playing a surprise. So, where are Kaiserslautern in the league? They're bottom. Yeah, we're winning that game fairly easy. I won't play that game on camera, so we'll come back for our quarter-final against Dortmund. Well, as predicted, it was a very easy win against Kaiserslautern, 6-0 in the end, with the goals coming from Hayne, Bukayo Saka, Hector Fort, Johannes Bergkamp, and Paul Waller, who did get 2 goals. We have just recently had transfer deadline day. We have signed 1 player, and that is Micah Gotts. He's a Belgian right winger, can play left winger, can play centre attacker mid, but basically just got him in to provide cover on the right hand side. He's a good Bundesliga player. Comes in on loan from Porto for the rest of this season. Previously, I played experience at Ajax and Gent, so that's why we got him in. Thiago's out for pretty much the rest of the season. He had a broken leg, which I forgot to mention to you about before the last game, but he's out for pretty much the rest of the season, 2 to 4 months. So that is basically the rest of the season. So hopefully, Gotts can ideally perform well should he ever play any games. So this is the lineup for our match against Dortmund in the quarterfinal of the German Cup. It is Costa in goal, a back four with Ibanez, Rambosen, Bradley and Dino, Allen and Kamashi in the midfield. Not in goal. That'd be absolutely weird if they were both in goal. It'd be good, but it won't be fun. We've got Bergkamp on the right, Warner in the middle, Saka on the left, and Hayne up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get to the semi-final of this German Cup. Obviously, the board wants us to challenge to it, so a win here will be absolutely fantastic. But I'm suspecting this won't be an easy game, especially against Dortmund, because they are quite tricky to play against. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who else is still in this cup. I'm praying that RB Leipzig have been knocked out, or I'm hoping we get them in the next round, or in the final. In fact, just get them in the final. Then it doesn't matter what happens. That's offside the line. Though I think raised his flag, but it could be completely wrong. So it might get given. I highly doubt it. No, goal has been disallowed. I knew it would be. It looked fairly obvious. Yeah, I think, yeah, both of them were offside. Ordonez and Shankar, both of them definitely offside, and it shall remain goalless. Come on, lads, we're 10 minutes into the game. Haven't started the game well at all. I mean, we've had 2 shots now, 1 on target, but still nothing highlight worthy as of yet. But hopefully we can potentially get at least 1 goal before half time. Hayne picking up a potential foot injury. Steve Bedard is going to come on. I'm hoping that's not a serious injury, because if it's a broken foot, that could be, I'd say, probably at least a good couple months, which ideally, especially with the knockouts of the Champions League approaching, not the best time to get a serious foot injury, is it? A hand injury, an arm injury, yeah, I'm alright with, because you can sort of play through that, but a foot injury, yeah, that's going to be quite some time. I'm hoping it's not a season-ending injury, because we could really use Haynes' threat up front. He's only scored like 12, 11, 13 goals this season. Yeah, he's not as prolific as Cisco yet, but he's still only like 20 years old, so he's still a very young striker with a bright future ahead of him. Right, come on, lads. We're 15 minutes into the game. It's still 0-0. This has got extra time written all over it, because I don't see any of us actually scoring a goal, well, at least not in normal time, maybe in extra time possibly. Saka is absolutely shattered, so we will get on Micah Gotts. He can come on onto that left hand side, and Allen comes off for the Browser. Kamashi is going to move into the playmaking role. Right, come on, lads, we've got half an hour left to play. We need to win this game. I think the longer it goes on, the chances of us getting a goal is very likely, and that's not what we need. Dortmund have got their first goal of the game, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good, but we've still got plenty of time to grab that equalising goal. Ideally now would be good. Bergkamp whips in the corner. Bedard near post. His header is off the frame of a post. It's a shame it didn't fall back to him, because if it did, that would have been a goal all day long. Who's going to take this free kick? Bergkamp is lining it up. Will he get it on target? Will it be a goal, or is it just going to be an absolute terrible free kick? Bergkamp runs up. It is. Oh, it's a good strike, and a very good save from the Dortmund goalkeeper, who does put the ball out for a corner ball. Warner whips it in. Back post. Rambosen was lurking there, but doesn't quite get his head onto it, and with 20 minutes left to play, we do still find ourselves 1-0 down. Let's go attacking. Let's make a couple more changes. Warner is going to make way for Stenzel, and Ibanez comes off for Hector Fort, in the hope we can just try and find an equaliser to send it to extra time. Bergkamp whips in the corner. Bedard once again hits the frame of the goal, the crossbar this time. How close is he going to get? He's hit the woodwork twice since he's come on. And we've got 5 minutes left to play. The light has run out. And it's a draw. It's a draw. I'm hoping you can still see me. I assume you can. Let's have a look on OBS. Can you sort of just put the bedroom light on for now? But that still hasn't made a difference yet. But not the best of results. We are out of the cup. What does that mean in terms of the club vision? Failed, but we were against Dortmund. What else do you want me to do? In my eyes, I couldn't care less about the German FA Cup. Really couldn't care less. It didn't help. Hayne was injured, and how bad was his injury? 3 to 4 weeks. I think we can live with that. He might just miss the first leg, but hopefully he's back for the second leg. When actually, he should be back for the first leg, so that will be coming up in tomorrow's episode, where hopefully, if everything goes planned in the next episode, we should be in the Champions League semi-final. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.